What up, world? It's your boy Chuck Gill, aka Challz Brown, back again with another Talking Facts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified on all the upcoming episodes. All right, man. Your boy Freddie Gibbs, the rabbit, is back, and he's heated. He got a lot to say to DJ Akademiks and everybody else in New York. He's on some SHIT. He said he can't wait to get back to New York because that's his shit now, right? And he also said so many New York rappers on him right now. He can't wait to go to their city so he can sell it out and show them how it's done. Basically, I'm paraphrasing, something to that effect. But the rabbit has spoken. And you know why the rabbit is spoken? Because the rabbit is pissed. The rabbit pissed at Uncle Murder, and he pissed at DJ Akademiks, and he low-key pissed at Jim Jones for letting it all happen because he ain't stopped the scrapping, right? So let me just explain to y'all what's going on. Uncle Murder came out with the year-end wrap-up, the 2021 wrap-up, and one of the people he wrapped up in that wrap-up was Freddie Gibbs. He basically called Freddie Gibbs out. He said he basically don't believe him. He don't believe his raps. He don't believe that he believe the stuff he's saying is soft. And he said that Jim Jones, the Akademiks said that Jim Jones beat him up. And what is it, Prime 112 or wherever they was in Florida, Miami or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, that the reports came out last week that Jim Jones and his crew yoked up Freddie Gibbs and their crew. Now, no one seems to be able to validate this because there is no video, and they both posted footage of both of themselves unscathed, no bruises, no cuts, no marks on it, no ripped clothing, nothing. So we don't know what really happened. All we got is hearsay, right? But since Akademiks and Freddie are at constant and eternal beef and war, soon as Uncle Murder dropped this song talking about Freddie Gibbs and 100 other people on it, Akademiks ran straight to the internet and started going Frederick. He calls him Frederick instead of Frederick. He called him Frederick, just trying to say the feds, just because his father is a DA, and they just got a little back and forth. So he goes and posts this. Everything that Uncle Murder's saying, he's posting the track. He's like, Uncle Murder, da-da-da, whatever. Uncle Murder mentions that Freddie Gibbs got beat up by Jim Jones. And so Akademiks is in his glory because he loves to taunt this guy. And sure enough, just like a rabbit in a hole, Freddie comes out the hole, poof, jumps out. He's mad at Akademiks. He's mad at the whole New York. And he's mad at... That's it. He doesn't say who. Now, this is my thing, right? This is my thing. And I keep telling y'all, Freddie's my dude, and I'll be the first to tell you. I'll put on some Freddie right after I stop this video if I feel like it. But I'm listening to Nas Magic right now. Shout out to Nas. Salute. But Freddie. I'm going to be honest. I said this before. I'm going to say it again. I like Freddie's music, but I do not understand. Well, I understand. I'm trying to be polite. But it looks crazy to somebody that really sees what's going on, who've been out here, like you're really out here, right? And I'm not no thug or nothing like that, but I live in the hood, right? My entire life. I know what happens here. So when I see someone that does this much, right? This much high-key drug talk and criminal talk, after a while, it kind of be like, that's a lot, right? That's a lot, right? And you can't be both. You can't be this high-key criminal activity, but then be this high-key rapper. They don't match, right? Which is fine. We can say it's entertainment, right? But my thing is, you can't be this high-class criminal activity rapper, but then you're beefing with Akademiks and all the people like that, right? And when you are faced with the real problem, it's not much said directly to the person. Now, saying all that to say, I don't think he addressed Uncle Murder at all. Right? I just went around a mulberry bush to say Freddie did not address Uncle Murder at all. Freddie did not address Jim Jones at all. He screamed on Akademiks, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't be this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, listen, you can't, to me, you can't be this super hyper killer, but you only go back and forth with the people like Akademiks, right? It doesn't matter while it don't make no sense. Them tweets should have been directed at Uncle Murder. Now, maybe I'll go back online and I'll see that they in a full-fledged whatever. Now, Fred claims he's going to New York and the show's sold out. And he can't wait to get over there. Right? Now, my thing is this, bro. As much as, and we on some grown man, I'm a grown man. We all grown men that's involved with this story right now, right? Me personally, I'm not going to say nothing to anybody, especially online, that is going to lead some real stuff back to my door, right? So why are you egging it on by saying, I can't wait till I get to New York and New York is mine now? Why are you doing that? First of all, Akademiks is not New York. You're going back and forth with Akademiks because it's easy. If you're going to say New York, you're not mad at the whole New York. You got an issue with Uncle Murder. He the one literally said on that song, he don't believe you. He literally, I wish I had the actual words on what he said. I might have it. But he literally was like, I don't believe you. Hold on, I think I got it right here. I'm going to give you the exact quote. Right here. Besides what he said about Lil Nas X and everybody else. Good God, this guy. Uncle Murder. Well, I ain't gonna say it all day looking for this, but it is what it is. He basically is like, I don't believe you, right? He's like, I don't believe you, and you're fake. Just to paraphrase, for lack of a better word, he was like, I don't believe you. Your raps is weird, and nobody in the street rocks with you. Now, and he said your father's a DA and your brother's whatever. Like, it's like you're taking academic side in this. He looking at it from like, man, I don't rock with this dude. Nobody does. Right? So my thing is, and I rock with Freddie, but I know that I see the same exact thing. I'm just keeping it a buck. I see the same exact thing. You cannot keep coming at Akademiks. You cannot keep, if you're this big gangster mob dealer, you would either be responding to no one because you're going to see them in the street and they're going to die, right? If you're in your 40s, nobody in their 40s be expressing death threats on no internet. Way too old for that. So if it's a troll, that's fine. But you know you can't troll with these other guys ain't Akademiks, right? But this is my thing. If you're going to play a gangster on TV, you got to be a gangster all the time. I don't think a gangster going to pick and choose who they going to act online. I don't think that's what that is. If you this wild ass, I respond to everything gangster and I go at anybody, then it should be an at right at Uncle Murder right now. And maybe I need to go on my Twitter and find it. Maybe it should be right now. It shouldn't be miscellaneous New York guys. What New York guy? Who you talking about? There's a million New York guys woke up this morning like, what we do to Freddie? Right? One New York guy named Uncle Murder. Right? So my thing is, right? Freddie gonna need to simmer down, right? It's all fun and games. Please, it's all fun and games till these guys with nothing to lose get involved, right? It's all fun and games till these guys with nothing to lose get involved. Now, we don't need no more. We don't need another, what's this guy, Troy Ave and Taxstone situation in New York at some show where somebody takes it too far and then there's a shot and somebody's dead over the goofiest of stuff, right? I'm trying to tell you this before it gets too far. And Freddie stuck his foot too far in this, but I think he can reel this back by just calming down. If we want to be 100%, and I know people gonna kill me for this right now, right? I know it. Freddie low key is Tekashi 6ix9ine right now. With all the trolling and the back and forth, Freddie low key is Tekashi 6ix9ine right now. He's also Catch Me If You Can. I'm the rabbit right now. Like, this don't appear to be very gangster to me. And I don't want it to be. I don't want to see Freddie be gangster. I want to see Freddie just make good music. We love the music, right? We love the music. Let's just keep it there, please. You could ignore this thing with Uncle Murder. You didn't have to respond. You don't have to respond because this is what it is to me, in my opinion, right? If you're gonna get into some gangster shit, then get all in it. You can't be like New York, you just throwing out random New York, It is what it is. On it popping. This guy said what he said. Ain't no middle to grade. This guy basically was like, man, I don't believe you not with none of that. So this ain't where trolling gonna get it. Trolling don't win this argument. This a dude right off the rip that want every smoke, all of it, telling you, I don't believe you, you soft. So trolling ain't gonna get it. Uncle Murder is definitely trolling. But he trolling for different reasons than you, right? He trolling for different reasons than you. Do you know what they say? So like, you know how they say a dude is good to get out of jail, shouldn't tell nobody his release date because somebody will try to mess it up for him so he gotta stay. That's the type of trolling this guy doing. He not doing trolling to get more likes and clicks. He doing trolling so you could try to jump in that lane and he could do something to you. It's not the same kind of trolling, bro. It's not the same kind of trolling that you doing. He's doing something else. It's like that kid in class like he real bully, real loud, real aggressive, and he's cracking jokes and da-da-da, and he's clowning you and whatever, and he wants you to jump up and get mad. He want to make you mad so you can swing or something, and he can knock you slam out, right? And I'm not saying that you got to be afraid, Freddie. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is trolling with Akademiks not the same as trolling with Uncle Murder. Right? It's not the same. That's all I'm saying. We like Freddie for his music, but I ain't never seen Freddie do nothing gangster. Nothing. Right? Not saying gangster's good, gangster's bad. I don't want to see nothing do nothing. But there's certain rappers I've seen them get down. Right? I've seen them get down. I've seen them go all out for whatever. Good, bad, or different. And it wasn't because they was on Twitter with it, right? So with that being said, I need Freddie to understand it's a limit to this trolling, bro. Trolling with Akademiks is different than trolling with some New York rapper that has nothing to lose. Your career is way hotter than his right now. And I'm sure you're going to be like, that's why I didn't respond to him directly, but you responded. So I need you to understand it ain't about, you obviously got some common sense. You obviously got a good family, they smart. It's nothing to be ashamed of that you got a DA for a dad and your brother's doing whatever he's doing. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. That's something you should be encouraging people to be career people. Right? You shouldn't be trying to make it like everybody around me is these criminals and like it should be, I got smart people in my family. We do intelligent things. Right? So I'm going to implore Freddie to leave this one alone. I'm not telling you to be no bitch. All I'm telling you is it looked like a bitch when you won't directly at this guy. So if you don't want to directly at him, just leave him alone altogether. Don't antagonize him with New York niggas, this or that. Just leave it alone, bro, please. We got enough dead rappers. I don't want to see you beat up. I don't want to see you jump, because what they're going to try to do is get you real good this time. You might have got away and you still laughing. You save face. I would say, be honest with you. This is, I'm going to check out after this. I would say don't even do the show in New York. I would say don't even do the show in New York, bro. Because for you to make it in and out of there unscathed, going to be really, really, you're going to have to do a lot. Because now you're pushing buttons that you shouldn't be pushing. And I'm sure you got crew over there, whatever. It ain't worth it. I'm sure Biggie had folks over in LA that he thought was going to be whatever, right? Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know if Freddie need to amp this up or tone it down. Let me know if Murder is doing too much or ain't doing enough. All right? I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. CLBMG.com. Peace.